These boxes will allow a player to select any of the epic items that a boss has a chance of dropping. And that is huge. All right. All right. Healer coming through. Most important person in the room. All right. Hold on a second. There we go. Drink this. Don't worry about the label. You'll be fine. I heard there's a new update. Let's check it out. How bad could it be? Okay, so there's a new update that is coming out tomorrow as of the making of this video, and going through it, there's some pretty noteworthy things to make mention of. So if you guys are interested in more videos like this, definitely be sure to leave the video with a like. It does actually help. And if you want to check out more Throne content from my channel and you like this video, then consider smashing that subscribe button and doing that bell thing and all that other YouTuber nonsense. But let's dive into the notes and let's let you guys know what's coming up here very soon. I think you guys will enjoy what there is happening after maintenance. So first little segment, just talking about downtime, talking about how long it's going down for, 6 hours if you really want to know. But moving forward, there's going to be a new battle pass. Yep. The Phantom Trackers Star Season is going to start as of the making of this video tomorrow, October 31st, featuring some new emotes, another Amatoy, and an outfit, among other useful items and materials for your journey. I think that's great. I really hope that they take the time to make it a similar price, if not the same as the last one. The last one, I believe, was about 500 Lucent. So if it goes for that much, very obtainable in the game for free-to-play players, absolutely no problem, and a very worthwhile thing picking up, as the last one had a lot of valuable, great resources for leveling up, gearing up, and other fun stuff. So definitely look forward to that. The Lucent shop has been updated with a new outfit, a morph, and an Amatoy to match your seasonally spooky vibes. So some fun Halloween stuff additionally to pick up in the cash shop tomorrow. I really am looking forward to seeing what the new weapon skins eventually are going to look like. We're not getting new ones on this update, but I'm looking forward to seeing what the next ones are going to be, because I've really enjoyed some of the weapon skins that they've come out with so far. Now, in general, there's quite a few notes that are really compressed here. It's a bit all over the place, but there's some really, really noteworthy things to mention, as I've mentioned. First off, field bosses. They've increased the rate of boss portal scaling to the amount of players participating, providing more instances to spread players between fights and increase individual chances to earn contribution rewards. So they're definitely trying to spread out more loot amongst more players and giving more chances to people that may not be in the higher Zerging guilds, all the way down to the solo level, an opportunity for more loot. And to add on to that, the field boss change on the second note is added a epic reward selection chest that has a chance of being acquired when receiving participation rewards for field boss contribution. These boxes will allow a player to select any of the epic items that a boss has a chance of dropping. And that is huge. Players can go get a little bit of contribution. In the conflict bosses, loot will stay until the conflict is over, so more chances for people to get loot over time, more chances for people to have more loot off contribution, and more portals spawning for people to be able to participate, on top of already making the nighttime change with the solar eclipse, being able to put more portals out on conflict controlled boss areas such as Junibot. This is all super, super awesome abroad, and I don't really think we're taking too much away from anybody in any department. The dungeon for Death's Abyss, they fixed an issue that allowed Carnix, the boss, to be defeated by gravity. So you probably may have seen some clips. If you haven't, what this means is people were taking the boss, getting them up a tree, killing them to fall damage. They'd fall down, they would die. So that looks like it's been patched out. For combat, the crowd control immunity gauge will now fill more quickly when players are targeted with multiple crowd control effects at the same time. Yeah, you heard that right. That is going to be super, super interesting, seeing how that plays out in the large scale scenario. For the Adventure Codex, increase the amount of experience awarded from completing Adventure Codex objectives. For event dungeons, active party recruitment posts or matchmaking queues for special event dungeons will now cancel automatically if the event dungeon ends before recruitment is fulfilled. For items, equipment tooltips, a new option has been added to preview an item's stats at maximum enhancement. I think that's really fantastic. For guilds, the guild window now displays a guild's overall guild points, as well as the amount of guild activity points and individual guild member activity points that contribute to it. I think that's really awesome. I really hope they keep expanding off of the guild management tools, as well as pages that allow us to view overall statistics and contribution. I think that'll help leadership tremendously. Please give us a search bar. That would be great. For quests, Chapter 6, Restoring the Heart for the Golem's Heart Inspection now properly displays a second label. For crafting, they've added a crafting recipe for Queen Belendir and Tevent equipment items. Ooh, ah. For the chat, customized chat tabs now remain in place if you leave a group or guild, so your UI doesn't stop shifting around for anyone that's taken a lot of time to set that up. For the guilds, again, creating guilds with multiple characters on the same account no longer defaults those guilds to friendly. Oh boy, that's going to be interesting for some. For the movement, characters now have a tighter turning radius when changing direction using mouse and keyboard controls. Hopefully we can get a little bit of improvement off the chain and flying. That's really good to see that that is a focus of theirs in terms of the movement and mobility. For localization, applied the latest localization updates, including the correction of several translated strings. For controller, multiple controller functionality improvements for navigating menus and gameplay interactions. Godspeed console, that could mean anything. For arc bosses, fixed a rare issue that caused a crash during Queen Belendir event. Oh boy, that sucks. Sorry guys, it's being worked on. Dynamic events, the Requiem of Light, Festival of Fire, completing the final tier of these events should now grant personal completion rewards. And for items, the Grin Reaper outfit now properly changes the boot color when dyed for all body types. Oh my goodness, the game is saved. I could finally dye my Nikes. Going into the UI changes, there is actually some that are pretty notable. So definitely stay tuned if you're interested in knowing about this one. For chat, they added 2 more customizable tabs to the chat interaction, increasing the total from 2 to 3. I know some people like to have their chats open for monitoring the items collected or having party chat, guild chat, and world chat open, whatever you fancy to. So I think that's great. For the health bars, character health bars now display the amount of shielding granted by skills. I think that is super sick. For targeting, slightly increased the size of the UI indicator for currently selected targets. For Stellar Vision, added number indicators to the target list in the Stellar Vision window. For party matchmaking, the window now retains the previous settings when reopened. And for console UI, multiple menu and UI improvements for the console UI experience. Godspeed console, that literally could mean anything. But I imagine amongst the list of things that we have here, it's probably good. So even though the notes were a lot more compressed and smaller, I have to say these changes seem very great overall. It doesn't seem to weaken any department in any specific way. In fact, it builds more strength catered towards the player base overall. I think the gear distribution changes for field bosses is fantastic, especially for conflict as well. So overall, I see these changes as super positive. But what do you guys think? What are some things you guys would like to see hit the game as well? I'm sure you may know already. I would love to see search bars and guilds for members. What are some things you'd like? If you guys do enjoy these types of videos and covering these notes as well to make things maybe easier for yourself, definitely consider subscribing and give the video a like if it was helpful. I hope it was. And thank you very much everyone for watching. I can't begin to tell you how much I appreciate it. We're right around the corner from smashing 50K subs on YouTube as of the making of this video. And for those that do hear it, I just want to say thank you so much for being part of this. If you want to check out more from me, I do stream all the time, so definitely take a look at the links down below for my Twitch channel as well as my other socials. Come join the Discord if you ever want to hang out. But as far as that goes, thank you very much if you made it this far for watching the video, and I'll see you guys here in the next one. Peace.